afternoon, or actually good evening. I'm Alex Espinosa here on Rio Sports Live for a presentation of high school volleyball. We have the Sharyland Lady Rattlers playing against the Brownsville Hanna Lady Golden Eagles. Right here on my right is my camera operator Eddie, helping me provide a great broadcast for what's going to be a terrific matchup. The 12 and 11 Sharyland Rattlers playing against the 2 and 9 Hanna Eagles. And we'll see just how this matchup turns out as both teams playing in separate districts and playing in separate divisions. For Brownsville Hanna. Well, actually, let's go for Sharyland first. For Sharyland on the District 31 5A, they'll be playing in hopes of getting themselves into a better position just before district play starts. District play will start Saturday on September the 14th. And Sharyland's first rivalry game will be against Palmview, La Jolla Palmview, the 6 and 9, who are 6 and 9 right now, playing Saturday at 1 p.m. at Sharyland. And right now, their rivals coming into district play are going to be Veterans Memorial with 24 plus wins, and Sharyland Pioneer with 16 wins. Both teams are playing tonight as well, ladies and gentlemen. Those games are going on as we speak. Veterans Memorial playing against the Edinburgh Bobcats. Meanwhile, the Sharyland Pioneer will be playing against the McCown Memorial Mustangs. McCown Memorial playing in a separate district from Sharyland, but also a very tough opponent to play. Some of the other tough opponents that have been played before are even the Mackay Bulldogs, who should always be careful with. Sharyland actually lost a couple of days ago to McCown Memorial in 3 sets and did not end well for the Rattlers. They're hoping to turn that around and be able to win this game and get themselves into 13 wins onto the season. And now we move on to District 32A, 6A, where the Golden Eagles play. The Golden Eagles have not had much success as they lost against Mission Veterans, one of the rivals of the Rattlers, in 3 sets, 25-11 set 1, 25-22 in a really close set on set number 2, and then 25-18 to conclude the match and give the Veterans their victory. Number 13, Junior. It's not the start of the season for the Golden Eagles, as in the San Benito volleyball tournament they competed into the finals, tragically losing to Laredo LBJ, but being the second finalist out of the 20 teams that participated in that tournament. In the first set, it was extremely close until they lost 25-21, and then set number 2 was just all Laredo LBJ as they won it 25-13. And we'll take a quick break here, ladies and gentlemen, as we will stand for the national anthem. And what a beautiful presentation of the national anthem here in Sharyland, in the Sharyland Gymnasium, as both teams preparing to go into their huddles. And we're about to start off with volleyball just underway in a little bit on Rio Sports Live. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and even Roku if you have it. For Sharyland, some of the players that we have are Marissa Jones, Adriana Alvarez, Mariana Martinez, Ana Paola Cerda, Andrea Espinosa, Jimena Chapa, Roxana Garcia, Tristan Maddox, Carmen Avila, and Camille Vargas. Now if we transition over to the Brownsville Hanna side, we have Rihanna Trevino, Alexia Longoria, Amanda Rivera, Jenna Otero, Litzy Gonzalez, Odialis Gonzalez, Alia Castillo, Esmeralda Fuentes, Rebecca Schlater, Joanna Garza, Arlette Limas, and Camille Atkinson. Both teams here for a great game of volleyball as Brownsville Hanna the first to finish off their huddle coming into the court, and then Sharyland coming in behind them, and here we go. About to begin another good game of high school volleyball here in the Rio Grande Valley, presented by Rio Sports Live. Both teams walking to the center court, giving their high fives to the opposing team, wishing them good fortune in this game. And getting loud here is the Golden Eagles. We're on the left side of the court, ladies and gentlemen, where the Eagles screaming at the top of their lungs, hoping to come off with a good victory against a good Sharyland team. Sharyland currently 5-6 at home, and Brownsville Hanna currently 1-2 in away games. We'll see if they can make it a perfect 2-2. We'll see if they can make it a good 2-2 record away, or if Sharyland can make it a 6-6 at home. The best way to compete against teams such as Brownsville Hanna, if you're Sharyland, is to fight aggressively. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that with Hanna, it's not easy to play. Playing conservative is safe, but it's also a little risky because both teams can be attacking each other. We'll see how. We'll see how the playing styles are adjusted in this game. And the first set is about to begin as the attack is good by the Golden Eagles, and they'll come up with their first kill of the game. On that kill looks to have been number 18 for the Golden Eagles. And now the Golden Eagles will be up the first set. That was Camille Atkinson with the first kill. And a good dig, but it hits the roof and it'll go out of bounds. That point will go to Sharyland to make it 1-1. We're tied. And now serving Mariana Martinez. Sliding dig by the Golden Eagles. And Andrea Espinosa with a powerful attack is blocked. And that'll be points for the Lady Eagles. And substitutions for Brownsville Hanna, as Atkinson will take a rest and Joanna Garza will fill in for her. Up to serve will be the Golden Eagles, and it'll be a setup from the right on a good hit, but it looks to be out of bounds. Tristan Maddox with the kill attempt is no good. And early on, the Golden Eagles take it 3-1 as they will continue to serve. And first serve is up. Digged out by Martinez, going to the right for Maddox again. She's blocked, but it goes into Brownsville territory. Setup is miscommunicated, and it has to be saved by Trevino. Tip down, and hand under the net will be against Sharyland to be points for Brownsville Hanna. Brownsville Hanna with 3 straight points. And slowly setting it up. The right hand serve. They're going to set it up again for Maddox. She's going to do a little dink. Digged by the defense of the Golden Eagles. And the attack and kill is good by Odalis Gonzalez. That makes it 5-1 for Brownsville Hanna. And the serve is high and good. They'll set it up this time behind, and the spike looks to be out of bounds. And that's another point. That's 6 for Brownsville Hanna. 5 straight for the Golden Eagles. Longoria serving. They're going to set it up. It's going to be pushed out, and a good kill on, looks to be Jimena Chapa, the libero. And that'll end the streak for the Golden Eagles as Espinosa will serve. Espinosa from the right side of the court, and a right hand hit. Going just behind the attacking line. Miscommunication results in points and an ace for Espinosa. So now the Rattlers with 2 straight points. See if they can make it 3 straight points and tie it up. Espinosa with her second serve. And miscommunication again, another point. Now that is 3 straight points for the Rattlers. And they're up to serve, right hand. The barrel picks it up, but it hits the basketball court. Still playable. They have one more shot to get it out. And it goes out of bounds. So now they're just 1 point away. The Rattlers are 1 point away from tying it up in set number 1. And a high hit set up. And it's going to be behind for an attack. On that was Gonzalez, who already has 1 kill in the game. The attack blocked by Trevino. Trevino's going to have to take it out. It goes into Sharyland territory, but pushed back by the Rattlers. This time another dump off, no good. And the ball goes into the ground to result in points for the Golden Eagles. And they'll have the ball back to serve. Up 5-7. Gonzalez for the serve. It's going to be a setup from the opposite side for Maddox. Maddox gets it on the net, but it deflects. And 3 hits already against the Rattlers. That'll be point again for the Golden Eagles. That marks the 3rd time that a technical foul results in points for the Golden Eagles. We'll see if the Rattlers respond. And the dink to the ground is good. That's Marissa Jones. And Marissa Jones helps it make it a 2-point deficit. And Cerda will rest, coming in to fill in. It looks to be Martinez. Good block by Jones. And the Rattlers will set up for an attack on with Maddox. And Maddox attack overpowered? No, they say... And they say it is out of bounds. It looked out of bounds at first, and then the officials didn't point it at Sharyland, but they eventually fixed their Or correction, actually, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. It is Rattlers points. They do get the ball back. So that makes it 7-8, as it looks like it must have been a Golden Eagle who touched it. And now the Rattlers tie it up with another technicality to make it 8 apiece. And the setup to the left on that attack is Limas. Limas is recovered by the Rattlers, and Maddox is going to dink it off. No good. And that's 4 hits against the Rattlers. As the ball hit the net and never went into Brownsville territory. So now Hanna will get the ball back, and Jenna Orteo will have a serve and service error immediately to tie it back it up at 9. Tristan Maddox here to serve. Has not had a kill yet in this game. And she will serve it. Ball high, almost hits the roof. It's going to be a setup for Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a big hit, digged by Maddox, and miscommunication. No Rattler near the ball. And that'll be a kill for Odalis Gonzalez, marking her 2nd kill of the game. Atkinson to serve. And it's going to be a setup going to the left. And good on that kill, Mariana Martinez. And we're tied up back at 10. Rattlers back to serve, up to serve. For Sharyland is going to be Jimena Chapa. And Chapa serves, going to the right side. Atkinson is going to set up for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is blocked, but it goes into Sharyland territory. So the tiebreaker, so the tie is broken again by the Golden Eagles to make it 11-10, Brownsville Hanna. And Lima serving again. It's going to be a setup for Espinosa, and Espinosa's attack is no good. Hanna will keep the ball with it 12-10. And Lima serving. It's going to be a setup to the right, and that was Martinez with a good kill. That marks her third kill, her second kill in the game. So the Rattlers only down by 1. Have not had a chance to take the lead in this game, not since the very beginning of the game. And Ana Paola Cerda will serve for the Rattlers. Atkinson with a back float, and the attack out of bounds, no good. The Golden Eagles will keep their lead with 13-11. And Rebecca Schlatter will serve. Rebecca Schlatter will serve. Right hand. Chapa with the dig, and the attack by Martinez is good. That marks another kill for Mariana Martinez to make it 3. And speaking of Martinez, she'll serve for the Rattlers. Atkinson was going to set up for Lucteben Gonzalez, and Gonzalez barely gets it out. She won't be able to have an attack, but she gets it into Rattlers territory. Hanna's going to have to improvise, and it's taken up by Trevino. Attack by Andrea Espinosa, blocked by the Golden Eagles. Ball still in play, and taken out by Garcia. Atkinson setting up for Gonzalez. It's going to go high and touched by the Rattlers and out of bounds in Rattlers territory. Unbelievable play by the Golden Eagles, as pure luck was able to get them out of their situation. And Litzy Gonzalez will step out. Alexia Longoria is going to sub her in. And looks like Camille Atkinson will also rest. And the attack from the right by Espinosa is good. Andrea Espinosa with her first kill in the game to make it 14-13, Golden Eagles. And now Espinosa up to serve, right hand serve. Barely gets over the net. It's going to go high for Gonzalez. Gonzalez's attack is partially blocked, but the Rattlers get it out. Tip off by Gonzalez, and the recovery by the Rattlers takes the ball out of bounds. So we're back at a 2-point gain for the Golden Eagles. And Gonzalez to serve. Maddox is going to have another chance to attack, blocked by her own net. And now some more separation for the Golden Eagles, as they're now up by 3. And the first timeout of the game is called by Sharyland. We'll take a quick break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Sharyland Rattlers versus the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles on Rio Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
And we're We're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Real Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator. Thank you for joining us as the Sharyland Rattlers were able to score a point to make it 14-16, but the Golden Eagles retaliated to make it 17-14. And now Jenny Otero will serve for the Golden Eagles. Maddox dumps it out into Brownsville territory, setting it up left for Garza, and Garza's attack is blocked, or digged actually, and Maddox attack hits the grace arms of Otero and results in points for the Rattlers. And that'll make it 14-17. And Maddox up to serve. Maddox with 1 kill already in this game. And the serve going into Brownsville territory is taken out by the Eagles. And an attack down the middle by Jones, digged out by Longoria. Attack high into the stands, and a terrific kill by Joanna Garza to make it her first kill in the game. And now it is 18-15 in favor of the Eagles. And Garza will take a rest. Atkinson will come back, and she will serve. On the right-hand serve, a little floater going in the middle of the attacking line. And the attack on the right is blocked, but still in Brownsville territory. It'll be a setup to the left, and that one is blocked by the own net. And that'll be points for the Rattlers, and they'll get the ball back for another serve. It'll be 16-18. And now Jimena Chapa to serve. Right-hand serve. And miscommunication results in an ace for Chapa. Hits the right arm of Gonzalez for Brownsville, and the Rattlers only down by 1. Chapa to serve. Taken out by Schlater. Espinosa with a high kill is beautiful. Unbelievable kill by Andrea Espinosa with her second kill in the game, and that ties it up at 18 apiece. Chapa to serve. And the right-hand serve going high. Hits the corner, but it is played by the Golden Eagles. And the setup right for Espinosa again goes over the net. It is still playable. Atkinson will dump it off. And they will call 2 hands against the Eagles. And that'll be the first time since the beginning of the first set that the Rattlers have the lead. And Chapa up to serve. Already has 5 serves in this game. And the good serve goes to Gonzalez. Atkinson will go to Schlater. And a setup for Espinosa going high and into the left side of the court. A floater for Maddox, and no good. We're tied back in 19. Had Maddox left the ball out of bounds, let the ball go down to the ground, it might have gone out of bounds. Very risky call to have played it. And the serve by Limas goes to Chapa, and it's going to be a setup for Espinosa on the left. Hits the corner, but Atkinson is able to slide and dig. Taken now by Otero. And a setup again for Espinosa. Will second time be the charmer? Yes, it will. Andrea Espinosa with 3 kills already to give her team another point and the lead. And Serra to serve, left-hand serve. Goes to Schlater. Atkinson will go to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez with an unbelievable kill to tie it up. Tied up at 20-20. It started out as domination by the Golden Eagles. The Rattlers were able to come back after their timeout and tied it up at 18-18, and then it's just been one after the other. Chapa with the dig. It's going to be a setup for Chapa to attack. And Atkinson will push it out. Is it out of bounds? The officials say it was in bounds. Unbelievable. Now that was crazy. Unbelievable kill by Atkinson, who I don't even think was intending to attack. She was just trying to get it out of there. Schlater to serve. Chapa digs it, and it's going to go from behind to Martinez, and Martinez attack is touched by the Golden Eagles, and that'll be points for the Rattlers. We're tied at 21. For Martinez, that marks kill number 4 for this game. And Martinez serves for the Rattlers. Attack for Gonzalez is blocked by Maddox, and it's good. Maddox's block results in points for the Rattlers. And now they're only 3 points away from taking set number 1. They have the lead now. Ball hits the light, still playable. Atkinson is going to improvise, and they're able to take it out. The Rattlers have the ball, and Maddox is going to do a little tip, but it's saved by Fuentes. And Gonzalez, when an attack hits the face of, it looks to be Chapa, and that'll be a kill for the Golden Eagles. We're tied at 22. Adriana Alvarez will be serving for the Golden Eagles. Atkinson will take a break. Chapa digs, and it's going to be a setup for Maddox. Maddox attack is blocked. Or actually, no, ladies and gentlemen, it hit the ground of Brownsville. That's a good kill for Tristan Maddox. 23-22 Rattlers. Andrea Espinosa to serve. Schlater with the improvisation taken out by Longoria. It's going to be a setup for Jones, and Jones with the kill. And now the Rattlers are at game point, and for Marissa Jones, that's her first kill in the game. Espinosa to serve. And the serve goes all the way behind the attacking line. Still playable and still in Brownsville territory. It's going to be a setup for Maddox. Maddox with a good kill! Tristan Maddox with her second kill of the game, and she takes the lead. The Rattlers win set number 1, 25-22, and we'll be right back in a few minutes for the start of set number 2. Sharyland Rattlers win set number 1, 25-22. Real Sports, or on Real Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. supporting business, community, and the teams. San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Real Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator. The Rattlers just scored, tied up 1-1. The Golden Eagles draw first blood in set number 2, and eventually they are tied now at 1. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on Real Sports Live. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku if you're interested. Andrea Espinosa with a good attack. The Brownsville Golden Eagles are going to play, but it goes out of bounds, and that'll be points for the Rattlers to tie it up. Rattlers on the left side of the court. Golden Eagles on the right. And the whistle blown hits the... looks like an official. Looks to have been a player underneath the net. So the Rattlers will get to keep the ball and get a free point without having to serve. Officials blow the whistle, and the second serve for Martinez is going up. The Golden Eagles lost control of the ball, and that'll be a terrific ace for Martinez. It took 3 hits, but for Martinez, she gets the ace, and that marks her first ace of the game. She currently has 4 kills and now 2 aces. So the Rattlers take 2 points immediately. And a timeout is going to be called by coach of Brownsville, Hanna. And we'll take a break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are the Rangers. Thank you for watching, Russ.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Real Sports Live after a quick commercial break. A timeout call by the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. And it looks like it might have helped them, as a good kill by the Golden Eagles will give points to Brownsville Hanna to make it a 3-point deficit after the Rattlers scored 3 straight points, 2 coming off of aces and 1 coming off an error. And Rebecca Schlater will serve. It'll be a setup for Martinez. Martinez is blocked by her own net, and the Golden Eagles get another point, make it 5-3. And the Golden Eagles will serve. Chapa with the dig. It'll be a setup to the left for Tristan Maddox. Maddox hits the net, but it's tipped and into Brownsville territory. And a good sling by Maddox. But it will be against the Rattlers, as that was a hand in net. And that'll make it 5-4 in favor of the Golden Eagles. And make it 5-4 in favor of the Rattlers. But with the Golden Eagles knocking on the door, Andrea Espinosa with the serve, with an attack. And it'll be a setup by Cerda. And going into Brownsville territory, they're going to attack to the left, and that was Jenny Otero with the attack. And Espinosa with another kill attempt. It's blocked by the Golden Eagles. And Trevino will take it out. Rattlers with the ball back. They're going to do a little dump off for Maddox. Sliding dig by Fuentes, but not enough. The Rattlers get their point, and they'll be up by 2 now in this game. And Espinosa to serve. Just barely goes over the net. And it's going to be a setup for Gonzalez. Espinosa with the dig. Dump off by Gonzalez. And improvisation by the Rattlers will do them no good. The Golden Eagles will get the ball back. And up to serve is going to be Alexia Longoria as Camille Atkinson will rest and goes into the locker room. The right-hand serve by Longoria, and it'll be a setup for Maddox again. A good dump off, or a good push, but the Golden Eagles recover, and an unbelievable kill by Odalis Gonzalez. That marks kill number 4 for her, and we are tied up at 6. Longoria to serve again. It's a good serve past the attacking line. Set up. It's going to be for Martinez. Goes over the arms of Gonzalez. Gonzalez will dump it off, and Espinosa will dig it. Maddox with the attack. Blocked by the net. And the Golden Eagles will have the lead back. Longoria serve. 2 straight serves for her. And the right-hand serve floater. Martinez with the dig, set up by Cerda, and it'll go to Garcia, and Garcia has a good kill. Or correction, not a kill, that ball went out of bounds. So that'll make it 6-8, and 8 points for the Golden Eagles. As Longoria serves again, ball tipped and high, hits the lights. Maddox is gonna have a second chance to a kill. It's blocked by the Golden Eagles, and it's gonna be a dump off until double hands, 2 hands called against the Golden Eagles. The Rattlers will get the ball back on a technicality. And Carmen Avila will come in and give Ana Paola Cerda a rest. A good hit by Roxana Garcia. And the attack hits the line and good. The Rattlers slowly losing the lead as the Golden Eagles have it. It's 9-7. And the right hand by Odalis Gonzalez. It's going to be a setup for Maddox. Maddox takes it out. She wasn't sure who was going to have it. It's between her and Jones. Ball goes behind the arms of Jones and Maddox, and it'll be points for the Golden Eagles again to make it 10-7. Odalis Gonzalez with 4 kills in the game will serve. It's going to be a setup for Maddox. Maddox gets it past the blockers, and it's good. Unbelievable kill for the Rattlers. Maddox with 3 kills in this game and up to serve. The Golden Eagles will have 1 shot to get it out, and Olimares almost hits the head of Joanna Garza, but it hits the net. But that doesn't matter, as that'll be points for the Rattlers to make it 9-10. And Gonzalez to their center, and they'll attack it from the left. That was Limas with the attack attempt. And leg under the net, that'll be points for the Golden Eagles. And there is an injury on the field. And a correction, ladies and gentlemen, that was points for the Rattlers. As we'll take a quick break for an injury timeout. We'll be right back on Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As the injury was on Joanna Garcia, it looks to have been her right leg. She's walking into the locker room with helps of the coaches from both sides of the team. And we'll resume action in just a little bit. Joanna Garcia with a couple of great plays in this game, one of them being a good kill against the Rattlers in the very first set of the game. Coach Castillo going to their players, having them ready, having them set up for this set, as they're down by 2, score being 11-9. And I do want to correct, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning, before we went to break, I said the Rattlers tied it at 10-10. Unfortunately, there was a leg under the net against the Rattlers, and that'll give the Golden Eagles the ball back and points to make it 11-9. The officials having the roster set up, making sure that there are proper substitutions. As Aaliyah Castillo comes in for the Golden Eagles, Rebecca Schlater, Arlette Limas, Esmeralda Fuentes, Alexia Longoria, and Odalis Gonzalez. And we'll have another substitution for the Golden Eagles. Coach Carranza of the Brownsville Hanna Eagles will have Esmeralda Fuentes go to the bench and rest, as Jenna Ortero will sub in. Otero has already played had a couple of reps in this game, serving the ball for a couple of times and playing as an outside hitter. And for the the Sharyland Rattlers having their roster set up. Their rosters consist of Mariana Martinez, Carmen Avila, Marissa Jones, Roxana Garcia, Tristan Maddox, and Andrea Espinosa. And Jones with the block. It's blocked by the Golden Eagles, but Jones was able to recover, and the Eagles with a hard attack is out of bounds, but it is touched by a Sharyland Rattler, and that'll result in points by the Golden Eagles to make it 12-9, and make that a 3-point lead. The left-hander Ortero to serve, and miscommunication by the Rattlers, and that'll be an ace for Jenna Ortero. So now the score is 13-9. The Sharyland fan base doing their best to motivate their crowd and get them to cheer on. We are joined by the Sharyland Rattlers cheerleading squad. And on the right-hand hit, it looks to be out of bounds. Very powerful attack by, looks to be Carmen Avila, but to no avail. And Coach Castillo will call a timeout. And we'll take another quick break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rio Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2015 Chrysler 300S model with a Beat stereo, leather interior, navigation, $57,000, reduced today, $19,999. Or a 2012 Ram 1500, a Lone Star package, 5.7 Hemi engine, a towing package, automatic, $16,499. Or how about a diamond in the rough, 1998 Dodge 3500 dually with a fifth wheel, 4x4, power everything, heavy duty bumper, $14,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Rattlers scoring to make it 10-14, and now it's going to be 10-15 on a service error. So that'll be 15 points for the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. And they'll be coming back to serve. As Joanna Garza has not come back from the locker room, we hope her injury is not too serious. And Camille Atkinson comes back from the bench and will serve. Maddox with the dig. It'll be a setup to the left for Espinosa. Espinosa with a good floater getting it over the blockers. And Atkinson's going to attack to the right for Rivera. It's saved by Chapa. And Espinosa with another attack. It looks to be out of bounds, and it was out of bounds. That'll make it 16-10 for the Golden Eagles, who are slowly taking this lead. They started out being down 3-1, and now they were able to make it up 16-10. Espinosa with another serve hits the net and still in Rattlers territory. They have one more shot. The Rattlers do get it out by Maddox just in time. And Atkinson is going to set up for an attack with Limas, saved by Maddox, and Chapas takes it out. And Atkinson's attack is blocked. Unbelievable blocked by Mariana Martinez. And Rattlers get the ball back, and they're only down by 5 now. And substitution with Carmen Avila stepping out and Cerda to come back as their setter. And the attack is up into the air. Good block, good dig by Chapa. And the attack is good. Just barely goes inbounds. And Odimaris Gonzalez again with another kill. That makes it 5 kills for her in this game. And a right-hand serve by Limas. It'll go to Espinosa, who floats it out quickly. And attack on the right side. Hits one of the flag bearers, but it is good as it hits the ground. And the Golden Eagles slowly taking this possession again away as they are up by 7. Lima with another good serve. A sliding dig by Martinez. Her attack is blocked as well. And immediately the Rattlers will call their second time out of the game as they're down 19-11. We'll take a quick break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator. The Golden Eagles currently leading the Rattlers 19-11 in the second set. And players such as Olalis Gonzalez has just been unstoppable with her power attack with 5 kills already in this game. Camille Atkinson with some beautiful assists to help lead her team. She also has 2 kills to contribute in this game, but her assists and blocks have just been unbelievable. And then the digs has been able to help her team in recovering in some very dangerous attacks against the Rattlers. How will the Rattlers recover on this one? We'll see just now as the next half of the second set is about to begin. And it's taken out by Litzy Gonzalez, but it looks to have been over the pole. And so that'll be points for the Rattlers to make it 12-19. In the first set against the Golden Eagles, it was fouls and technicalities that was resulting in points. This is the first time that we've seen a technicality that resulted in points for the Rattlers since the first set. And the attacking error against the Rattlers will give another point for the Golden Eagles to make it 20-12. And up to serve will be Rebecca Schlater. Chapa with a dig. It'll be a setup for Maddox to the left. Hits the net going over and into the ground. Thankfully, it did not go out of bounds. The ball was tipped by its own net and it went high into the air and just barely goes inside the box. And Espinosa to serve. Espinosa with 2 aces and 3 kills in this 3+ kills in this game, and mark another ace on her resume for this game as she's up 14-20 as the Rattlers are down by 6 now. And Espinosa up to serve, right hand serve, and punched out by the Golden Eagles, but in their own territory. 2 aces in a row for Espinosa. And Rattlers only down by 5. And another serve barely goes over the net. Played by the Golden Eagles in Rattlers territory. They're going to set up for Marissa Jones, but Jones' attack is blocked by Gonzalez. And a terrific block by her to help extend the lead for the Golden Eagles. It's 21-15. And Alexia Longoria will serve. Longoria with a right-hand serve. It's Maddox with the dig. Is going to go for a setup for Martinez. And it goes over the line and over Gonzalez. It's going to be taken out by Castillo. Martinez with the dig, set up to the left for Maddox again. Maddox attack is good. Tristan Maddox with her 4th kill in the game. The Rattlers are not giving up just yet. They need 5 to tie it, but they're going to need a lot more if they want to be able to take the lead. And it's going to be a setup, blocked, but still in Rattlers territory. They're going to have one shot to get it out. And unbelievable improvisation by Garcia as the Rattlers take it out and into Brownsville territory. Attack blocked, but stays in Rattlers territory. So the Golden Eagles will get another point, and they're up by 6. And now the best player for the Golden Eagles, Odalis Gonzalez, will serve. Ball over the net, and Maddox wasn't able to get the proper position to attack, and it'll be points again for the Golden Eagles. And that was a service. That's another 8. That will be an ace for Gonzalez, her first in the game. Gonzalez will serve it up, and the second ace in a row for her, as it just goes in between the players of the legs of Espinosa and Vargas. And now game point for the Golden Eagles, and 2 hits against the Rattlers. That'll be points for the Golden Eagles, and that'll conclude set number 2. Golden Eagles win it 25-16 in unbelievable fashion. The Rattlers are going to have to find a way to win set number 3, as we will be going to set number 3 in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable play by the Golden Eagles, never giving up and never losing that lead, keeping it strong until the very end. We'll take a quick break on our end, and we'll be back after some quick commercials.
Here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PJ Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Go!
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Hi, we're Anchor Cougars, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
And we're back on Real Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator as the Rattlers scored the first points of set number 3. And now the Golden Eagles scored the second point of set number 3. The Rattlers' first points came out of a kill by Jimena Chapa, her first kill of the game. And then for the Golden Eagles, their first point of the game came from a service error against the Rattlers. And the attack going to Espinosa is blocked by Gonzalez. Unbelievable block by Gonzalez. And the Golden Eagles will take the lead again. As the serve for the Eagles goes into Rattlers territory, a little tip-off by Martinez. Looks to be good, and it will be good after it hits a couple of volleyball players from the Golden Eagle side. And Mariana Martinez with another kill in the game, marking 5 for her. And speaking of Martinez, she serves for the Golden Eagles. As Chapa will go to Maddox, but miscommunication will give the lead back to Brownsville. Substitutions for the Golden Eagles as Litzy Gonzalez will step out and Alia Castillo comes back in. And Camille Atkinson will also step out as Alexa Longoria will sub in. An unbelievable kill! Tristan Maddox with her 5th kill in the game, and that one looked like it hurt for the ground, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied back at 3, and Espinosa to serve. Espinosa with a right-hand serve going over the net. Hits the arms of Trevino, and the ball's still in play. Trevino's going to have to take it out, and she does just barely. Ball in play, and a dump off by Jones that hits the arms of a Golden Eagle and out of bounds. The Golden Eagles take the lead back. And Espinosa to serve. A good serve, and it was a sliding dig by Trevino. Attack blocked, but it goes out of bounds against the Rattlers. So now we're tied at 4. With Odalis Gonzalez to serve. And with a right-hand serve, it goes high. Saved by Martinez, and it'll be a setup for Maddox to the right side. Gonzalez with the dig. Longoria helps pass to Gonzalez, and it'll be attack for Jones for the Rattlers. The ball is still in play, and the Brownsville Golden Eagles get it out of there just barely. Jones has to improvise after a failed attack attempt, and Maddox will block no good against, it looks to have been Limas, and Maddox's attack from the left side is no good. Limares' attack goes over Jones's arms, and Chapa goes to Maddox, but Martinez will serve it, will pass it to the Lady Eagles territory. Ball blocked by Jones, but still in play. And they're going to set up another attack for Maddox. It goes over the net, but Longoria is there to recover it. Limas takes it out. Martinez is going to be a setup again for Maddox. Will third time be the charm for her? Is it? They say out of bounds. Third time was not the charm for her. The Golden Eagles survived the massacre, and now they have the lead, 5-4. and some commotion by both sides as Maddox claims the ball was in. Coach Castillo arguing with the officials. And we'll see what the officials will call as the flag bearer for this game claimed that the ball was out of bounds. And on the scoreboard, they do change it to 5, and that'll be for the Golden Eagles. The officials talking to both coaches, assuring them of what had happened and what the score was. Coach Castillo is talking with his players. And now the head official will go over to the judge to discuss the play. What it looked to have been a third kill attempt by Tristan Maddox, and the ball went over the net and then high out of bounds. It just barely goes past the out of bounds line. And Odalis Gonzalez playing with the ball, confirming that the ball hit this part of the territory, which was out of bounds. Odalis Gonzalez with 5 kills in this game and 2 aces to add. And the officials finish their discussion, going back to their proper sides. Brownsville Hanna celebrating because the point was theirs. Or what's this? Yes, they will. They will call it. When I saw the ball go down to the ground and pass to another player closer to the net, I thought they were going to do a transition, but they are not. Point goes to Brownsville Hanna, and we are back in play. Attack by Maddox, no good. It looks like she slapped the ball away, and it went farther out of bounds than the last play. And that'll make it 4-6 in favor of Brownsville Hanna. And Jenna Otero up to serve with already 1 ace in this game. It'll be Martinez with an attack. Sliding dig by Longoria, no good, and that'll be a kill for Martinez. That marks 6 kills for her, and the Rattlers only down by 1. Up to serve, Roxana Garcia. As the officials wait for as the Rattlers wait for the whistle to be blown to start the play. And there'll be attack left for Schlater. Chapa with a good dig. It's going to be saved, and Martinez is going to have to push it out. She does, and a sliding dig by Otero is great and good. Goes over the stone wall of the Rattlers, and Maddox is going to have another chance to attack. Gonzalez blocks it. Jones with the dump, and it punches it in bounds. And whistle blown, 2 hands against the Golden Eagles, and the Rattlers will get the point and tie it up at 6. And now serving is going to be Roxana Garcia. Right hand serve, it's going to be saved by Ortera. And attack for Gonzalez from the outside. It's still in play in Rattlers territory. Maddox with the good observation takes it out. And Lima is going to dump off. And unbelievable trick play works. Hits the arm of a Rattler and out of bounds in Rattler territory. And substitutions for the Golden Eagles as Atkinson comes back. And Longoria and Castillo will rest. Also coming back will be Litzy Gonzalez. Maddox attack, a spike no good, hits the net and stays in Rattler territory. And that'll be 8 points for the Golden Eagles. Slowly taking back this lead again. Right hand for Atkinson. And it'll be a setup to the right for Vargas. To the left for Vargas. Vargas' attack is digged, but this time a block by Jones will have another point for the Rattlers. Officials calling the score, readjusting it as on the scoreboard we have it 6-9. They are still reviewing the play. Tristan Maddox is up to serve. They give 7 now to the Rattlers, but they gave 9 to the Golden Eagles. Officials discussing the order of the points. And we'll see if the score changes, but the Rattlers do have the ball and they will keep it as the scoreboard changes now to 8 points. And the officials explaining it to the coach of Brownsville, Hanna, what had happened. Discussing the attack and the kill by the Rattlers that resulted in points for them. Tristan Maddox will serve for the Rattlers, and then down in the court also is going to be Jimena Chapa, Mariana Martinez, Camille Vargas, Marissa Jones, and Roxana Garcia. And for Brownsville Hanna, Litzy Gonzalez will take a rest and Alexa Longoria comes back. Odalis Gonzalez talking with her coach. Talking with the official. As the other players on the court for the Golden Eagles, Alia Castillo, Arlette Lima, Rebecca Schlater, and Jenna Otero. Rattlers with the ball, down by 1. If they can get a good serve here, it may result in a tie, but we'll see. As a dump off is good! Marissa Jones with an unbelievable kill. And the Rattlers are tied at 8. Maddox with a good serve. It's going to be an attack for Gonzalez. Goes through the arms of Jones. And the Rattlers will have Martinez set up for an attack, but it goes out of bounds. So the Rattlers are able to tie it up at 8, but the Golden Eagles, thanks to an attacking error, will get the ball back and get to regain their lead. And Alia Castillo will rest. Atkinson comes back. And the setup to the right for Martinez is still in the air. It was a block attempt. It was a dig attempt by Gonzalez, no good. And now the Rattlers tie it up back at 9 with Jimena Chapa to serve for the Rattlers. As we are in set number 3, ladies and gentlemen, Rattlers tied in 9-9. Rattlers won the first set 25-22, then lost set number 2 25-18. And they get their lead for the first time in this game since the very beginning of the game, of the set, on a service ace by Chapa to mark her second ace of the game. And Chapa from the left side will serve and do a jump serve. Atkinson pushes it out. Maddox has it passed over to Garcia, and a good kill by Mariana Martinez. Mariana Martinez increases the lead for the Rattlers by 2, and Brownsville Hanna will call their first timeout of the set. And with that, we'll call our first commercial break of set number 3. We'll be right back with Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And mic check 1, 2, 3. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Rattlers leading it 11-9. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator here on Rio Sports Live. If you're just joining us, this is the Sharyland Rattlers playing home against the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. And speaking of the Golden Eagles, they get their another kill in this game to make it 11-10, only down by 1. The Rattlers were losing initially in this third set, and they've been able to make a little bit of a slow comeback and take the lead 11-10. And a good tip by Espinosa, but saved by Atkinson. Chapa is going to have a setup for Maddox. Maddox hits the net, almost hits the head of Martinez. And I don't know which one would have been better, because now we're tied at 11 with both squads. And the right hand hit for Lima hits the arms of Martinez, and tipped down into the ground is Odalis Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a terrific block, and now Lima to serve as the Golden Eagles take the lead back. Espinosa is going to try and dump off, but it's blocked by the net. So the Rattlers were up by 2 before the timeout, and now they're down by 2 after the timeout. And Lima will serve. Chapa with a dig, hits the fan and goes down indirectly into the ground. That will count as a play. You have to be careful with the rooftop. Some schools have made the rooftops intentionally small, so short, so that way whenever a ball goes high into the air and it touches the roof, it goes immediately down to the ground, almost as if it was a meteor. And Martinez with a good attack hits the roof. The Hanna Golden Eagles try to recover, but it'll be no good. And that'll be a kill for Martinez to mark kill number 7. So the Rattlers not giving up just yet, down by 2, and they're going to have to find a way to separate themselves from the Golden Eagles should they get the lead back. As Cerda will serve, Atkinson gets it over to Trevino, and the attack and slide by Martinez is unbelievable. Chapa to Martinez, who takes it out into Brownsville territory, and Atkinson's going to set it for Gonzalez. It tipped, and into Rattler territory it goes. So the Golden Eagles keep their lead up by 3, and another kill for Gonzalez to mark 7 in this game. Attack by Schlater, and the tip by Martinez is good. Hits the arms of Atkinson, and it goes out of bounds in Brownsville territory. Score 15-13, Golden Eagles, with Martinez, the one who just had this kill number 8 for her, up to serve, and they will lose the ball just immediately on a service error. So it goes back to a 3-point lead for the Golden Eagles, and substitutions as Atkinson will sub out, and coming in is Alia Castillo. Alexia Longoria to serve, a good right-hand serve, hits the arms of Chapa, and it'll go to Maddox for a kill inside of the hands of Gonzalez, and a kill for the Rattlers. For Maddox, that's kill number 6. And the score now 16-14 with Espinosa to serve. Sliding dig by Schlater, the ball blocked and in Brownsville territory. They get it out just barely, and it's going to be a setup for Maddox. Maddox gets the ball, and it's tipped by the Rattlers, deflected. Ball still in play, but they called 2 hands against the Golden Eagles, so the Rattlers only down by 1. And Espinosa is going to come back and serve. Espinosa with four aces and 3 kills in this game. Right-hand dig by the Golden Eagles, and a good dig by Rihanna Trevino. I don't even think she was trying to get it into I don't think she intentionally had that in mind. I think she was just trying to get it out of the ground. And a good call by the Rattlers. The ball goes out of bounds, and they'll have the ball back due to a service error against the Golden Eagles. And Cerda will step out, and she will be subbed in as the Rattlers serve, and it's going to go to Gonzalez for an attack. Goes over the net and over the arms of Jones. Maddox is going to have to set it up for Chapa, and Chapa will punch it out. It's going to be a setup for Limas, and Limas gets it over the net just barely. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. If anybody wants to believe in luck, that was the biggest lucky play I've ever seen in my life. The ball hits the net and swirls all the way into Rattlers territory. And Maddox with an unbelievable kill hits the right arm of a Golden Eagle. And now the Rattlers only down by 1, with Maddox having her 7th kill in the game. Tristan Maddox, being one of the best outside hitters for the Rattlers, slowly did not have that many kills in the very beginning of the first 2 sets, but now is slowly getting into being the second in her team in kills for this game, as Jones' attack is blocked by her own net, and the lead stays in favor of Brownsville Hanna. They're up 19-17. Tristan Maddox with 7 kills for the Rattlers. Mariana Martinez with 8 kills. And then on Brownsville, you have Odalis Gonzalez with 7 kills and Camille Atkinson with 2. And it'll be a setup for the right for Martinez. It hits the net, but it goes into Brownsville territory. Mariana Martinez with another kill to make it 9. And Chapa to serve, with the Rattlers only being down by 1. They haven't had the lead back since the last time out, and we'll see if they're going to be able to regain it, as the ball's still in the air going behind the Lady Golden Eagles, but they are able to get it out and recover. A tip-off is no good by Espinosa, and that's blocked by the net. So the Golden Eagles will get to keep the ball, will get the ball back and have a lead of 2, as they're up 20-18. And Lima to serve. Maddox with the dig. It's going to be a setup to the right for Martinez. Martinez with a good push. Still in Brownsville territory, but it's taken out by Gonzalez. And Martinez with another kill attempt. No good. Saved by Atkinson. Taken out by Schlater, but it goes out of bounds. So an attacking error gives another point for the Rattlers. And now they're only down by 1. But we've said it before, folks. They have been down by 1, but they've been down by 2 as well. Cerda with the serve. It's going to go into Rattlers territory. Tipped by Atkinson. Unbelievable play by Atkinson. And what's this? It looks like the point goes to the Rattlers. Looks like there must have been a hand over the line. Rattlers tied up at 20, but now they are up by 1 on a miscommunication by the Golden Eagles. So the Rattlers slowly got their lead back. Let's see if they can keep it. With Cerda up to serve for the Rattlers. A left-hand serve goes high and into the right side. It's going to be a setup for Atkinson. She pushes it out, but Chapa was there to recover. Espinosa with an attack attempt goes over the net, but in Brownsville territory, and a Brownsville player is under the net. The fans are stomping on their feet, and Brownsville Hanna will call a timeout, as they just lost the lead and now are down by 2 very late in this third set. Sharyland 22, Brownsville Hanna 20. We'll take a quick break on Rio Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're DJ Southwest Avenida. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Real Sports Live for the very end of set number 3. I'm Alex Espinosa, and the Rattlers with the ball in their territory. They take it out. Chapa with the takeout. Atkinson is going to set up to the left for Gonzalez, and Gonzalez's attack is good and going in bounds. Sharyland with the lead before the break, 22-20. But in the very beginning of set number 3, or actually throughout set number 3, the Golden Eagles had the lead. Sharyland just barely got their lead back, and Espinosa will serve and will set up an attack. And it looks to be a good attack. Miscommunication against the Golden Eagles results in a kill for Espinosa. That marks kill number 4 for her, and the Rattlers are up by 2 points to make it 23-21. And Mariana Martinez will serve. Martinez with 2 aces and 9 kills. The ball goes into Sharyland territory after a good save by Trevino. Oh, an unbelievable sliding dig will be for nothing, as the Rattlers have failed to convert. And the Golden Eagles playing inch by inch. They're up. They're only down by 1. And the Rattlers are just 2 points away from taking the third set. Atkinson will take a rest. Alexia Longoria will serve. And it's a good serve going high and to Maddox. Maddox is going to have to do a setup for Chapa. Chapa with a good takeout. And the setup for Gonzalez is not going to be blocked. Is it out of bounds? They say out of bounds. And now we are at game point for the Rattlers. They're up 22-24 with Espinosa to serve. Rattlers fans are on their feet. Espinosa with the serve goes to Trevino. Longoria is going to set up for Gonzalez, and Gonzalez's tack is out of bounds. And that'll be how the Rattlers take set number 3. They take set number 3, 25-22, thanks to a attacking error by the Golden Eagles. And with that, the Rattlers have 2 sets over the Golden Eagles and only need 1 more set win to be able to take this game. We'll be back for the start of set number 4 here on Rio Sports Live.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're the Edinburgh Bobcats. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of set number 4 here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator. The Sharyland Rattlers win set number 3, 25-22 in spectacular fashion. They were down throughout the third set, and fortunately for them, they were able to get a small lead back after the third commercial break. And they didn't lose that lead until then. They were up 22-20 and kept that lead throughout the entire third set. As Brownsville Hanna serves, on that serve was Arlette Limas, and an attack by Mariana Martinez stays in bounds, and that'll be points for the Golden Eagles, and they'll strike first blood. Some good attacks by both sides, but the aggressiveness, ironically, what I said was that aggressiveness would be the best way to attack against the Golden Eagles. It didn't work much for them. The best way was strategy and being able to utilize the players of Espinosa, Maddox, and as well as Martinez, all of whom have been playing terrific in this game. And Maddox will set up a serve, and it will set up an attack, and that was Cerda with the takeout. Ball still in play, and the Golden Eagles take it out. Cerda's going to do a small setup for Martinez. Martinez's attack is good. For Martinez, that's 10 kills already in this game, currently leading her team in kills. So now the Rattlers tie it up at 1. And Martinez serves. Dump off by Maddox. Good. Good block by her to give her team the lead. Rattlers up 2-1. And usually in these fourth sets, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see who has the most energy and who wants it more to win in this game. Depending on the team who is least tired, the team that is least tired will more than likely win this game. Espinosa with a serve, with an attack, is blocked by the Golden Eagles. She'll have a second chance to attack. Blocked again. Is she going to get a third attempt? She's going to have a third attempt, and this time it goes over the net and good. Espinosa with 5 kills already in this game. Third time is the charm for her. The Rattlers are up by 3. And this is the first time since the first set where the Rattlers are initially up by 2. Martinez serves again, barely goes over the net, and it's going to stay out of bounds. The Golden Eagles were able to recover it. Were able to dig it out, but the ball goes so high into the air that it goes out of bounds. Misdirection by the Golden Eagles, and Martinez serves again. It's about to hit the roof, goes over one of the rails and into the ground. A service ace for Mariana Martinez, marking her 3rd ace in the game. That's 4 straight points for the Rattlers, and that'll be the first timeout called by the Golden Eagles. As we will take a break on our end, ladies and gentlemen, after a quick commercial break, we'll be back for the rest of set number 4 here on Rio Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Real Sports Live. The Rattlers start the ball. They have the set. They're up by 5. They're up by 4. They're winning 5-1. And the Golden Eagles will set up an attack for Gonzalez. It hits the roof. Good improvisation by, looks to have been Martinez, and the ball gets taken out, but that's already 4 hits. That was Cerda and Chiapas who almost hit each other while serving. And the Golden Eagles will get the ball back on a good kill by Odalis Gonzalez, and they're down by 3. Attack by Maddox, high into the air, and it's going to go all the way out of bounds, but not before a Golden Eagle touched the ball. So the Rattlers playing it with all they got. It looks like they didn't even run out of energy at all. And Chapa will take a break. And to come in filling for her, it looks to be Marissa Jones. And Espinosa with the serve, overpowered out of bounds. The Golden Eagles will get the ball, only down by 3. And up to serve will be Alexia Longoria. And the right-hand serve, Maddox is able to take it out. And a good attack by Gonzalez, but it's blocked by Chapa, who comes back after a short break. Gonzalez with another attack attempt. Martinez with the dig. Cerda's going to set it up for Maddox, and Maddox takes it out into Golden Eagle territory. Gonzalez with a spike out of bounds, and they'll give a point to the Rattlers. Gonzalez wants to claim that a Rattler touched the ball, but the officials will say no. It was a out of bounds against the Golden Eagles. And Cerda will take a break, and coming in will be Camille Vargas. And Garcia serves. The ball going behind the goal pole and out of bounds. That'll be another point for the Rattlers, scoring another point to make it 8-3. This has been the biggest lead that they've had in this entire game against the Golden Eagles. And ball out of bounds by Garcia, and that'll be a service error, point for the Golden Eagles. And up to serve is going to be Odalis Gonzalez, who already has 7 kills in this game. I actually make that 8 because of that other kill during the set. And Chapa's going to have a huge hit out of bounds. It looked like she was trying to target one of the players in hopes of making it a foul against them, but no good. So now the Golden Eagles are up 5 or down by 3 to make it 8-5. And Martinez just barely gets it over the net. It's going to be a setup for Lima, and Lima ball out of bounds. Did it hit any of the Sharyland players? No. Mariana Martinez was happy about that one. That was a close one. She had to stretch and just bend her back all the way to make sure she doesn't get hit by the ball, almost Matrix style. And Maddox serves. And it'll be a dump blocked, no good by Mariana Martinez, and the ball hits the roof going directly into the ground out of bounds. I don't know if Coach Castillo is happy about this. Yes, the Rattlers are winning, are taking the lead, but slowly only up by 3. And some of these mistakes could be coming back to haunt them. And a hand on the net against the Rattlers. And now it's only a 2-possession game for the Golden Eagles. As Otero will serve. Sliding dig by Chapa. And Mariana Martinez with the dump off into Eagles territory. It's going to be an attack by Schlater. And Chapa, miscommunication, takes it out. And takeout actually was by Garcia, but Chapa was the one with the improvisation. Ball dumped off and into the ground. On that kill was Alia Castillo. Golden Eagles make it a 1-point deficit. And they will serve, and the ball will go inbounds. That's a beautiful service ace. I don't think anybody saw that one coming. So now we are tied at 9. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, these technicalities could come back to haunt the Rattlers, and it does that. As Otero with her second ace of the game. And Chapa will have it again, and she'll dump it off into the Eagles territory. It'll be a setup to the left for Schlater, who's blocked by Jones, but Jones's block was so powerful it went out of bounds. And so now the Golden Eagles have the lead for the first time in this game. And miscommunication by the Rattlers, and they will give a point away to the Golden Eagles to make it 11-9. Coach Castillo talking to his players, getting them to calm down to get back in control. And Jones sets it up with the dig. Maddox gets it over to Vargas. Vargas takes it out. And Lima is able to get it to Maddox. Rattlers have one shot to get it out, and it's great by Jones. Attack is not blocked and goes down into the ground. A great kill, but it looks to have been Gonzalez. The Rattlers down by 3, and they will call their first time out of the game as they slowly lost the lead. And they lost it very early in set number 4. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Real Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa here with my camera operator, Eddie, as the Golden Eagles were able to take the lead and make it 13-9. After a timeout by Coach Castillo of the Rattlers, the Golden Eagles score back and make it 13-9. Rattlers trying to find a way to get that lead back after they lost it due to some technicalities. And now they're getting themselves into a little bit of a problem, as the attacking errors and blocking errors have been resulting in point after point for the Golden Eagles. And up to serve again is Jenna Otero, and this marks her 5th serve in a row since the Golden Eagles took the lead. And another attacking error will be in points for the Golden Eagles. And substitution, Barga will step out and come back. And coming back in is Paula Cerda. Rattlers with a good dig by Chapa, and it goes back into Golden Eagles territory. Improvisation, and it looks to have been no good. It goes behind the flagpole, and that'll count as out of bounds. So now the Golden Eagles with a tremendous big lead. They're up by 7 now. Score is 16-9. And the Rattlers trying to find a way to get themselves back into this game. A good hit by Chapa will get it into Brownsville territory, but they're going to need more than just that. And they're going to call hand in net against the Rattlers, so that'll be another point for the Golden Eagles. Score is going to be 17-9. Coach Castillo not happy about that as he calls his second timeout of the game. And that was a really fast timeout. It's been only 2 minutes of the game. Rattlers losing control. They're down by 8, and they have to find a way to win this set. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to a 5th set. And in set number 5, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to 15 points, so it could be anyone's game. The Brownsville Hanna Lady Golden Eagles looked like they were losing momentum in the very beginning of set number 4, as they looked to have been tired and just losing energy in this game. But now, with this lead and with they have all the momentum now on their side, they could possibly take this set and tie it up and force them into set number 4. We'll see what Coach Castillo has to do this time, as aggressiveness has not been working. They might want to work more on communication and and better setups for attack. Coach Castillo leading his team in the closing. Whistle is blown, and Rattlers coming back onto the court. Mariana Martinez, Tristan Maddox, Jimena Chapa, Marissa Jones, Roxana Garcia, and Ana Paola Cerda, the 6 players for the Rattlers. And the attack out of bounds hits the line judge, and they call it out of bounds. So now it's a 9-point lead for the Golden Eagles, and Ortega will come back and serve. As another attacking error gives points for the Golden Eagles. Left-hand serve. Mariana Martinez with the dig. She's going to be set up for an attack. It goes through the line, hits the roof. It's still being played by the Golden Eagles. They have one shot to get it out, and they do just that. Cerda is able to dump it off with the help of Marissa Jones. It's going to be a setup to the left. Attack is good. On that kill was Alia Castillo with her second kill of the game. And that looks to be a big momentum shaker. Big momentum for the Golden Eagles, as they have scored 9 straight points against the Rattlers. And this one they're going to call out of bounds again, so make that 10 straight points. Attacking errors have been the Achilles heel of the Sharyland Rattlers. And the Golden Eagles up 20-9. Left-hand serve. It's going to be a setup for the Rattlers on the left. It's going to be Chapa. And the Golden Eagles recover. Schlater is going to get it to Lima. Lima dumps it off into Rattler territory, out of bounds. He was trying to aim for that small gap on the right side, but it was too much power. So the Rattlers will get the ball back for the first time in the last 3 minutes. And we'll see if they can get momentum back on their side, as they're down by 10. With the score 20-10 in favor of Brownsville Hanna. Jimena Chapa will serve, and a jump serve goes out of bounds, so a service error. Errors continue to hurt the Golden Eagle. Continue to hurt the Rattlers. And now they're going to come back and serve. This time it's going to be Camille Atkinson. We haven't heard her name in a while. And the right-hand serve high into the air. It's not going to go into Brownsville territory, but we'll see the attack of Espinosa does, and it will. Andrea Espinosa comes back from the bench and gets her 6th kill of the game. And the Rattlers still down by 10, need a lot more if they want to be able to take this set. And Cerda with a good serve. It goes back into Sharyland territory. It's going to be a setup to Maddox. Maddox goes through the arms of Gonzalez, through the arms of Lima, and unbelievable play for the Rattlers. 2 straight points for the Sharyland Rattlers, and we'll see how much more they can do. Jump serve for Cerda, and it'll be an attack by Schlater, who's blocked and still in Brownsville territory. Unbelievable play. Rattlers score again, and it's 21-13 with a timeout called by Brownsville Hanna as they were dominating pretty much this entire fourth set, and now all of a sudden it looks like the Rattlers may get their momentum back. We'll see if they will get their momentum back in just a bit as we take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi, we're Robert Bellows Neighbor Cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the fourth set of the Sharyland Rattlers and the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator. Thank you for joining us, and if you're just joining us, feel free to share us on Facebook, YouTube, and we are on Roku. If you have any friends that want to watch high school football in high school sports in the Rio Grande Valley, Rio Sports Live is the place to watch. And Cerda will go to Espinosa, blocked by the net, and the Golden Eagles have another point. Arlet Lima's up to serve for the Golden Eagles. They're up 22-13. They're able to break the little streak that the Rattlers had. And Cerda's going to set it up for Maddox from behind the attacking line. Under the net, no good. 2 points away from taking set number 4, and the Golden Eagles are giving it all they got. The Rattlers looking to be tired. And it's a setup for Espinosa to the left. It is going out of bounds. Too much power, and no one from the Brownsville side was able to touch it. So that'll make a game point for the Sharyland Rattlers. And hang on a minute. It looks like they're calling hand in the net against the Golden Eagles, so that'll be points for the Rattlers. The ball was tipped, actually. The ball was tipped and out of bounds by the Rattlers, so someone did touch the ball, so Espinosa was lucky on that play. Dump off by Atkinson was good, fooled one of the Sharyland players, and Espinosa with an attack hits the arm of the Golden Eagle, and good to make it 15-23, Brownsville Hanna. So now it's getting a little bit closer with the Rattlers only being down by 8. But they're going to have to score continuously as they're getting dangerously close to the end of set number 4. And Gonzalez with an attack. It hits the arms of the Rattler and it goes out of bounds. So now we are at game point for the Golden Eagles. Substitutions with Esmeralda Fuentes coming in to sub for Jenna Orteo. And up to serve is going to be Rebecca Schlater. We haven't heard her name in a while. Right-hand serve. Going into Sharyland territory. Ball still in Sharyland territory. It's going to be an attack for Espinosa. Tipped by Gonzalez, but still in Brownsville territory. And double hand against the Rattlers. Correction, against the Golden Eagles. Back to an 8-point deficit for the Rattlers. But it's still game point for the Golden Eagles as Espinosa serves. Goes high, attack past the attacking line. It'll be a setup for Gonzalez, but she couldn't get there on time, so she has to dump it off. It's going to be an attack for Maddox this time. Goes over Gonzalez's arms. Hits the right arm of Trevino. And Gonzalez barely is able to get it out with her third attack, with her third try. Rattlers with a good attack by Maddox and a sliding dig by Trevino. And the dump off by Gonzalez. Gonzalez will end set number 4 in a victory for the Golden Eagles. And now we will head over and hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I stand corrected. They're calling it a hand over the net. So that means it's still game point for the Golden Eagles, but the Rattlers are still alive. And the dump off by Gonzalez, and this time they're going to call it good. The Golden Eagles tie it up in 2 sets. And now the Rattlers will have one last shot to try and take this victory. The Golden Eagles will have one last shot to take a chance and win this game. We'll be right back for an exciting set number 5 here, ladies and gentlemen, as both captains coming in. We'll have them do a coin toss, and we'll decide who will serve the ball first. In the fifth set for high school volleyball, it is up to 15 points. However, 14 is game point, and they have to be leading by 2. As Espinosa and Gonzalez are the team captains for the Rattlers and the Golden Eagles, respectively. They will flip a coin, and the call looks to be for the Golden Eagles, who will receive. We'll find out with that just in a little bit after we take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of set number 5. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2015 Chrysler 300S model with a Beat stereo, leather interior, navigation, $57,000, reduced today, $19,999. Or a 2012 Ram 1500, a Lone Star package, 5.7 Hemi engine, a towing package, automatic, $16,499. Or how about a diamond in the rough, 1998 Dodge 3500 dually with a fifth wheel, 4x4, power everything, heavy duty bumper, $14,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Hi, we're Sharyland Rattlers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and the very first thing you see are the floating heads of the volleyball players for the Sharyland Rattlers. I'm Alex Espinosa Eddie with some really good camera work for our broadcast, as Rio Sports Live continues to broadcast the Sharyland Rattlers and the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles game. We'd like to thank everybody who's been watching our broadcast so far. It's been a terrific matchup between these two squads. Sharyland with 12-11 and Brownsville Hanna 2-9, and playing really close. The first set was a victory for the Rattlers. They were able to win it 25-22. Then the Golden Eagles won it 25-18. The Rattlers came back to win it 25-22. And now we're at set number 4, where the Golden Eagles were able to win it 25-17. And it'll be a serve for the Rattlers to set it up. And the attack by Gonzalez hits the sideline, and it looks to be out of bounds, so that'll be a point for the Rattlers. And Rattlers get their first points of set number 5. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that it is up to 15 points instead of the usual 25. And the attack out in the net, and that'll be a point for the Golden Eagles. And we're tied at 1 apiece. And Chapa with the dig, and attack by Espinosa looks to be out of bounds. The attacking errors continue to hinder the Sharyland Rattlers, as they haven't been able to score as many points as they did in the beginning of set number 4, where they had a tremendous lead, but then attacking errors started hindering them. Ball still in play, but it stays in Sharyland territory, and that'll be another point in favor of the Golden Eagles. And that'll make the score 3-1. As up to serve will be Rebecca Schlater for the Golden Eagles. She'll have a good serve. Maddox with the dig, and miscommunication between Maddox and Garcia results in an ace for Schlater, her first ace in the game. And another attack by the Rattlers going to Espinosa, blocked by the net. And that'll be another point for the Golden Eagles to make it 5-1. As now it looks like the Rattlers are the ones that are getting tired. And Martinez with a good hit. It looks to be in. That was a good hit. Unbelievable hit by Mariana Martinez, and that marks kill number 11 for her. And speaking of Martinez, she comes in to serve with already 3 aces in this game. Still in Brownsville territory, they'll have 1 shot to get it out, and a good kill by Gonzalez. Odalis Gonzalez, we haven't heard much from her in a while, but now with her 9th kill in the game. And Alexia Longoria will serve for the Golden Eagles. They're up by 4. And they only need 9 to take the win. And it's going to be a setup to the right. Underpowered and no good. So the Rattlers with hope as they're only down by 3 and they get the ball back. Up to serve is going to be Espinosa with Chapa going into the bench to take a break, and coming in will be Roxana Garcia. Ball going into the air, and it's going to be attacked by Gonzalez, who is blocked by Jones. Gonzalez with another attack going over Jones's arms, and this time it's going to be a setup for Garcia. Garcia gets digged by Fuentes, and good dig by Espinosa as the ball goes into the net, unfortunately for her, and the Rattlers will lose the ball, and that'll go over to the Golden Eagles. And now Odalis Gonzalez will serve with already 2 aces in this game. Let's see if she can get another one. A set up to Maddox. Maddox's attack is good. Hits the net, hits the ground. Terrific hit by Tristan Maddox to mark kill number 7 for her in this game. And now we'll see how Maddox can do. And Garcia will serve. A good dig by Fuentes, and it's going to go to Lima, who takes it out. Garcia with the first dig. Jones with a spike to the ground, but they're going to call foot under the net. Coach Castillo claiming that that was not possible. And officials discussing it, and it looks like they're going to have to reset. Both officials couldn't see what happened, and they will reset the play. Score still 4-7 for Brownsville Hanna. And it's going to be another setup for Maddox. Is the second time going to be good? Yes, goes into the arms of Limas, and that'll be a point for the Rattlers. The Rattlers are only down by 2. And let's see if momentum can come back to them if they can get a couple more points. And Garcia with a good dig, a beautiful dump off, but unbelievable improvisation by Gonzalez. It's going to be a setup for Maddox, and Maddox's attack is digged by the Golden Eagles. They're going to have to take it out, and they do just that. Cerda to Maddox, who's going to do a little floater down the middle. Gonzalez is there to dig it out, and Lima's going to push it, but Martinez is there to dig, and it's going to go to Chapa. Chapa through the wall. Rattlers, the Golden Eagles still play it, and the whistle blown for 2 hits against the Golden Eagles. Rattlers are only down by 1, ladies and gentlemen. Can they take the lead? As the stands getting louder and louder, they are stomping on their feet for their Rattlers. A good hit by Gonzalez, but Martinez was there to dig it out, and she's going to take it out herself. It's going to be a setup to the right for Schlater. Or not for Schlater, but for Castillo. And now Maddox is going to set up for an attack, goes over the arms of Lima. And it's going to be a setup for Gonzalez. Gonzalez attack hits the ground. Miscommunication between 2 Sharyland players. So the score now 8-6, and it's getting a lot closer as Seda steps out, and Carmen Avilla will come in to help out her team, to help out the Rattlers, as Jenna Ortero will come in and serve. Maddox to Seda, and Jones with the dump off, saved by Seda of the Golden Eagles. By Ortera. And Carmen Avilla's attack is no good, and that'll be another point for the Golden Eagles to make it 9-6, with only 6 points away from taking the game. And Jenna Ortera was about to serve, but a timeout is going to be called by the Rattlers. They're down by 3. They were able to make it close, only being down by 2. But losing this point for Castillo made it look like they need to take a little rest and discuss what they're going to do next. We'll take a little break on our end, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll come back for the rest of this exciting set number 5. I'm Alex Espinosa, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator, as we're a couple of seconds away from the rest of set number 5 with the Golden Eagles winning it 9-6. They currently need 6 more points to win this game. And they had the lead at first. The Rattlers looked like they were showing a little bit of momentum, but it looks like the momentum is being lost. Looks like they're losing that momentum as a service ace for Ortera. That marks service ace number 3 for Jenna Ortero. And attack hits the net, so a service error gives the ball back to the Rattlers. Only down by 3. They need 3 to tie it. Can they get 3? As Tristan Maddox will serve. Ball floated onto the right side out of bounds. And that makes it 11-7 for the Golden Eagles. Tristan Maddox with 8 kills already in this game. Mariana Martinez with 11 kills in this game and 3 aces. And Andrea Espinosa with 8 kills and 4 aces in this game. Mariana Martinez is about to get another kill. Will she? Looks like she will, as that was 3 hits already for the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles couldn't find a way to recover the ball. Mariana Martinez with her 12th kill, currently leading the team in this game. And Jimena Chapa to serve with 2 aces in this game. Goes barely over the net. Ortero with the dig. Attacked by Gonzalez. It looks like it hit a Sharyland player, and it goes inbounds anyway, so it would have counted as a point no matter what. And the Rattlers are at a 4-point deficit now, with Coach Castillo positioning his players, trying to get a victory for the Rattlers. And the right hand hit. It'll be a setup to the left for Espinosa. Espinosa's attack is blocked and hits the net and into the ground. That already counts as 4 hits. Timeout called by the Rattlers, as the Golden Eagles are now up by 5, and they only need 2 to win this game. We'll take a little break on our end, ladies and gentlemen, as we are near the end of set number 5. I'm Alex Espinosa, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Eddie as my camera operator. And we are near the end of set number 5 with the Golden Eagles leading at 13-8. And Lima will serve for the Golden Eagles as the officials will blow the whistle. And Maddox will dig it. It's going to be a setup for Espinosa again. This time it's blocked, but it goes into Brownsville territory after being touched by the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. And now the score is 13-9, with the Rattlers getting the ball back. And Carmen Avila will take a break. And coming back in is Roxana Garcia. Cerda will serve, a left-hand serve. And it's going to be a setup for Trevino. No, it's going to be taken out by Litzy Gonzalez. And it's going to be an attack by Martinez, blocked. And that'll be points for the Golden Eagles. And now we are entering game point for the Golden Eagles, as officials will call substitution. And Camille Vargas will come in and sub for Andrea Espinosa. And the setup, it's going to be for Martinez, who's blocked, but it goes in between the hands of Gonzalez and Gonzalez. Rattlers not giving up just yet, only down by 4. And for Mariana Martinez, that's another kill for her. And the right hand serve for Martinez. It's going to be a setup for Gonzalez. A little floater and into the ground. And that'll end it. That will end the match for the Sharyland Rattlers and the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. The Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles win it 15-10. They win it in 5 sets. Unbelievable play by the Golden Eagles. They really needed this win. This marks win number 3 for them. And for the coaches of Brownsville Hanna, this has to be an impressive win. For the Sharyland Rattlers, it is a sad loss, and for the Sharyland Rattlers, it may be a sad loss, but it was a terrific game played by both teams, and nothing can be said but great praise by both teams, the coaching staff, and the players as well. Unbelievable plays by Mariana Martinez, Andrea Espinosa, and Tristan Maddox of the Sharyland Rattlers. And then for Brownsville Hanna, Odalis Gonzalez with an unbelievable performance, 9 kills and 2 service aces to help her team become 2-2 in away games and have a 3-9 record in this season. And congratulations for Odalis Gonzalez for being the player of the game for us for here at Rio Sports Live for this match against the Sharyland Rattlers and the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. From all of us here on Real Sports Live, from Eddie, my camera operator, from Joe Bowling, our executive producer, I'm Alex Espinosa signing off.